scheduling order, and we've talked about a few things. As you look at that scheduling order, Your Honor, you'll see that we've put 2 motion dates in there, one being specifically for joinder, severance, and venue. And when we talk about that, I thought we needed to do that as early as as possible, because if Your Honor determines there needs to be a change of venue, then that may affect the trial date that we chose. And I know that as you see that, the trial date is in August, but Mr. Kurtz has a death penalty case that is set
in July, and I just want to, we agreed to the August 8th trial date. That death penalty case is anticipated to take 4 weeks, and I want to alert the court that if it were to take those full 4 weeks, if it goes, it would be very difficult for me to roll into this trial on August 8th. But I want to be realistic. Those cases often don't go, and so I don't want to delay unnecessarily. So that I did want to alert the court to that one issue, so that you will aware of it as well.
All right. And then we chose another date for other motions with dates of filing, and hopefully we've given the court enough time to be able to review the motions and responses. Also, Your Honor, I'll be submitting to you in the next, I guess next week or a couple of weeks, a protective order, Your Honor, regarding the CAC interviews, because there are so many. We feel that's the best way to do it. I mean, because otherwise, Mr. Kurtz will be living at our office watching all those.
Okay.
We agree with that.
All right, Ms. Blair, continue to stay in good contact and work with counsel. It looks like court dates going forward are December 16, 2022 for motions, then another motion day, April 10, 2023, another court date for May 1 with a final hearing date August 7, trial date to begin on Tuesday, August 8. I will sign the agreed scheduling order this date. Now, I do want to take up another matter. How many members of the media are here today for this proceeding? Just one?
Your Honor.
2, all right. I'm getting multiple requests for media coverage on this case. My standard rule has always been first in time, first in right, because of security and just the cumbersomeness of a courtroom. I only ever allow 3 cameras. Well, we're now getting 4 or 5 media requests per court date, and one media outlet raised the specter of pooling. I've never had that experience before, basically just appointing one camera and then everyone have access to it. I see some media individuals nodding their heads that they have experience with that. Is that something that you as a media just do? Do the parties object to pooling media coverage and allowing parties of interest? What say you on media coverage of this case?
No, I think what the court is asking, what I'm going to respond to is the pre-trial coverage, because I think there are a host of other issues with trial coverage. I think it's premature to talk about that now. But in terms of pre-trial coverage, I reviewed Supreme Court Rule number 30.
Yes.
In anticipation of this discussion, and it covers in subparagraph F2 pooling arrangements, and allows the court, I think it states that at least 1 but no more than 2 television cameras, and then the pooling. And so I think pooling is appropriate. It seems to me, as I read the rule, that it doesn't place the burden on the court or the parties at all, but on the media outlets to come to an agreement to file the appropriate paperwork with the court. And I think that would be the least disruptive and the most efficient way to move forward.
All right. Do you have anything you wish to say on it?
No, Your Honor, I'll defer to the court, whatever you want to do.
All right. What I'll do going forward is the first media outlet to make the request to cover any future pretrial court date will be ordered to pool with any other interested media outlets. So it's not going to be one designated that really kind of puts the onus on a private entity, third party. They might want to discontinue coverage. So the idea of me saying whatever it might be, WATE or News Channel 12, you're going to be doing this throughout the trial. And any future court date, the first one that requests camera access will be granted it and then be ordered to pool for any other interested media outlets.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right, I'll enter the agreed scheduling order this date. You are free to go.
Your Honor, if I can have that, I'll make copies for Mr. Kurtz.
Yes.
Thank you.